Hey guys, today we're going to be working in Google Classroom, and I'm going to be sharing some things that I want you to take a closer look at. So, during this video, your teacher is going to stop and start the video to allow you time to get logged into Google Classroom and to click on some of the things that we're going to go to. For today's example, I'm going to go to my seventh grade fifth hour class. So, I want you to go to Google Classroom and click on the class that you are in. Once you click on this, for those of you that are familiar with Google Classroom, this is going to be easy. You're going to know exactly what you need to do. But for some people, they're new, or we have subs in our building who are new. This will be a great learning experience for them. So, across the top, you're going to see some tabs. The Stream tab is the one that you currently see open. This is where you might see announcements from me, things that are coming up. You're also going to see like upcoming. This means you're going to have work due, it'll show you what work is due at the time. The second tab over is classwork. So if you'll click on that, go ahead and pause the video right now and make sure everybody gets onto Google Classroom and clicks on the classwork tab. Okay, so in here, you're going to see it listed by week. So we have the week of August 26th to the 28th, and I put the slideshow from Wednesday. So if there were any students that were absent or if they were learning from home, they could click on that and see exactly what we were doing at school. You're also going to see an assignment that you're going to do in a minute, but not yet, on Flipgrid. The next thing you're going to notice is up on the left-hand side, you're going to see the all topics, and all of the topics are listed there. So if we start to get into several weeks of school, you're going to be able to see each week and click on the week that you need to take you exactly where you need to go. All right. The first thing I want you to do, though, is to go down to the class and teacher info. When you get into that section, it's going to open up the different tabs for you. So the first one you're going to see is Contact Mrs. Brunken. This is my information so that you can email me, even if I'm at home right now or I'm working from home. You can email me if you have questions or you have a problem. This is also going to be important if we go to distance learning for some reason. And so our school phone number is also on there, because even if we do go to distance learning, I will be in the classroom and working from my classroom. So you can contact me by phone at school as well. Okay, if you go back from there, it takes you back to this class and teacher info. And the next thing down you're going to notice is the seventh grade course syllabus. So take a minute right now, and I want you to go ahead and click on and open that social studies seventh grade. When you get in here, I want you to put it into present mode, and we're going to look through this together. So the first thing you're going to notice is that there are 4 teachers that are teaching 7th grade history this year, which is really exciting because usually we've only had 2. So we have 4 of us that are teaching this year. And you're going to be able to go through and read about our little bios. It looks like I need to go back and update Mr. Krausen. Sorry, Mr. Krausen. Okay. And here again is our contact information in case you need any of that. Now, what are we going to be learning in 7th grade? So, the big thing about 7th grade is we're going to start with the first Americans that actually traveled, migrated over into what we would call the New World. And we're going to take it from that time period, go through European explorers, going through colonial times, and all the way up until the colonists fight for their independence from Great Britain in the Great Revolutionary War. So, I love this time period in history, and I can't wait to share it with you. The next slide is going to actually show you a layout of all the things, the topics that we're going to be learning about, along with a time frame of when we're going to be learning those things. This will be helpful for you to know if we go to distance learning, you'll be able to see kind of a layout of what we're learning about throughout the year. So you can click through those, take a few minutes, pause the video if you want, and look through the things that we're going to be learning about this year. The last thing that I'm going to have you take a look at is the next slide that says required text materials. You are going to need a notebook, a folder, a pen, pencil, colored pencils, and a highlighter. So if you don't have those items, you need to make sure that you bring those with you each day to class. The other thing that we're going to use is we're going to use this textbook that's McGraw-Hill. And in the classroom, you'll have a hardback copy of this book that you can use. But if we go to distance learning, we will have an online textbook that you will use. We're going to pause the video right here, and we're going to talk more in a moment.